What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, somebody made me aware of something on Twitter that I got really excited about. Because if you don't know by now, I've made maybe 10 or 15 Jasmy videos. I like Jasmy Coin, especially after introducing virtually all of their supply. Before, I wasn't a fan of Jasmy Coin because of the fact that they had so little supply that was out there. They had like 5% or 10% of the total supply that was out there, meaning it could be diluted by 20 times or 10 times what you had out there in circulation. And that's exactly what we saw. We saw it decrease from a level of like $4 all the way down to less than a penny. And that's where people are like, oh, well, this was a rug pull. Everybody got their money stolen, all that stuff. That's what things are meant to do. These projects are meant to do. A lot of the ones that start out with a max supply but only give you a little portion of it, you got to understand that dilution is coming. Whatever the value is, know that the value will be decreased then throughout time. And it's great for that project because even though you feel as though you're getting screwed in the end, if you find a way to effectively dollar cost average down, if you don't put all of your money in at one time and you put in a little bit, you get your feet wet and you start to add in a little bit as prices are going down to a certain level, and as it gets to 100% diluted, then you go all in on that position. That's where you can see a major amount of success. But most people don't do that. They see the opportunity. They're like, oh, well, this is running. I got introduced on Coinbase and all this other stuff. And boom, they're investing into this at $2, $3. It goes up to $4. They're happy. And then it crashes all the way down to less than one penny. And now it seems like they lost everything. So that's not the way you should be playing things. But I saw this as an opportunity as soon as it does get to a point to where it is massively diluted, because the sector is interesting, right? The Internet of Things sector, we understand the Internet of Things is behind everything or is a part of everything. And it's crazy how many things are getting to that point to where they are a part of that sector, right? It's refrigerators. Who would have thought, back in the day when you have a standard refrigerator, that you would end up having a refrigerator that has a screen on it with internet, right? This is like before you even had a phone with internet on it. You would think that now everything would have internet on it. But back then, you wouldn't think that they would be able to put internet into a refrigerator or put internet into a watch, even though that was the future. The future was always like, oh, well, soon we'll be able to have like a swipe up and down on our watches and do all this extra stuff. But it wasn't back then. So now, Internet of Things, the sector is growing and growing, and we're having a lot of screens and internet on a lot more devices, connection to Wi-Fi, connection to internet on a lot of these things. So the sector is amazing, right? And the growth for Jasmy Coin that I see, it has a massive amount of potential. So I wanted to talk about Jasmy Coin because something other than that caught my interest. It caught my eye. And the reason why it caught my eye is because someone actually pointed it out to me. It wasn't something where I saw it. I clicked on the notification and it popped up. So, anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Don't forget about some of the other links that are in the description. It does help out the channel. Now, if we go over to CoinMarketCap and look at an update for Jasmy Coin, because I haven't given an update in a little bit, we're currently sitting at about 40% of a penny. So this is lower than where I invested. I invested at about 50% of a penny. It was like 49. And I said that if it found a way to come down, I would find a way to invest more. If you didn't know, I had to sell some cryptocurrency. And Jasmy Coin was one of my keeper plays. I didn't sell Jasmy Coin. I still hold my 236. I'll show you what it is. I think it's 236,000 coins, because I understand the potential of where this can go. It has so much more potential than some of the other plays that maybe would have given me a 2x or 3x, right? And this one can find a way to give me, a lot larger of a return here. So, anyways, Jasmy Coin is at 40% of a penny, almost 41% of a penny. We're seeing the volume that's up by 16%, $33 million worth of volume, and $195 million market cap. Now, This was at a much higher level. It was at like 70% of a penny for a while, and I thought we would see it break that level to get to a penny. But if you didn't know, Binance actually put it on the innovation zone, meaning that they were getting close to delisting it for some reason. I guess for a lack of innovating and creating something new and showing them that they have progress. So that's what really brought this down to a lower level. And then seeing the market that kind of got hit hard by the SEC situation and everything kind of made it creep a lot lower. But anyways, JASMY coin still is a solid play for me. I look at it as a net positive. But what really caught my eye was over on Twitter, somebody called out, wow, I just noticed JASMY's hold time on Coinbase increased quite a bit. And I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, well, increase. Maybe it's like instead of 8 days, it's now 10 days. But the typical hold time for JASMY coin on Coinbase is 37 days, showing me that people are definitely holding a bag for some reason and for a larger return or a bigger purpose. So it's definitely something that caught my eye. I was like, all right, well, maybe this is like Photoshop or anything like that. So let me go over here and look at Coinbase. So I went over to Coinbase, saw it was at 41% of a penny, and I scrolled down here, and yes, it's at 37 days of typical hold time. So people are holding this a lot longer than they were, especially as they saw more dilution that was coming on. That was the issue, is the more dilution they had, the less people were holding. And now you're seeing a 99% trade activity or 99% buy for trade activity and 1% sell. People are holding this. People believe in where this can go. But you understand that some people only see what's here. They see 65% down in the past year. And they're like, oh, well, it's down so much, I'm not going to be, I'm not going to get into that play. But look at me, I have 236,000 coins, and I would love to hold 1 million. If it found a way to creep down, continue to creep down lower, and I have the ability to invest more money into it, then absolutely I will invest more money into it. But right now, I still don't have any free money to invest into any projects because of how the market has been going and how YouTube has kind of been going and steadily sort of declining in views, right? That's a whole nother story we can talk about. But anyways, JASMY coin, again, is a great play. I'm excited to see where this goes with 37 days of typical hold time. When you start to see hold time go up, that means you start to see consistency. You start to see kind of leveling out in certain areas, like with a Shiba Inu or like with a ADA or whatever, right? Right now, you're not really seeing ADA move in the right direction because of name dropping from the SEC saying that it's unregistered security. Same thing with Atom and all of that. But all of those positions that have a reason to hold them, stakeability, gaining a certain percentage APY wise, and all of that, they have higher typical hold times. Excluding Shiba Inu, which doesn't have any APY that you can really gain. You're just holding because you believe in what it's going to be. So JASMY coin, 37 days of typical hold time. That's big news. Thank you, Zuki, for calling that out, and William for tagging me in this to let me know that this was there. Definitely retweet one of these at some point. So I'm excited about it. Again, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about JASMY coin. Do you hold it? How much do you hold? But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.